coverage of the Los Alamitos 2 Million Futurity and the Champion of Champions on StallionEsearch.com.
And hello again, everyone. I'm Greg Thompson of StallionEsearch.com here at Los Alamitos. I was able to go out to the barn this morning at Los Alamitos to talk with Jose Flores. Of course, he has the reigning world champion. Heza Dasha Fire, and of course this horse is primed and ready to go in as the 3-5 morning line favorite going into this Grade 1 event.
Jose, you had a championship caliber year last year, the campaign with 5 races going into the Champion of Champions. Compare last year to this year.
Well, this year, we started off a little bit not that great. After the Champion of Champions, we decided to go in the Winter Championship. We thought that you get a berth back into the Champion, so we opted to go back into the Winter. Muniz, obviously got in our way and beat us. We ran second to him in the trials, and back in the finals, he beat us. We're going to miss him, with a great horse, Muniz, and would have wished for him to be, we could have kept competing all year, but things happen, But, it's then we had to have surgery, I think he got a chip, he might have been in the trials, but this horse is such a game horse, he never showed it. He never showed a day of lameness or tiredness, or just so. But this year we kind of, after the surgery, we did surgery right away, brought him nice and easy. We wanted to go in the challenge, but the time just wasn't enough to get him totally ready. So we went in the Go, which is an alternate for the Champion of Champions. Luckily, he won it, and not everybody came, so he was in there at that point. With Muniz being gone, passing away, we got back into the Champion of Champions with the Go, and then we gave him another race, which was about 5 weeks later, in the Invitational, which was a real good race. We ran the horse of Bill Hobart's really gave us a good race. He won it like by half a side, but I thought it was a real good race. And now we just prepped him. He has a work coming into this Champion of Champions. Which we give about 35 days out. It takes him a while to recuperate from works or races, so he's coming in fresh. But we gave him an easy work. He worked about 17.8. And he just felt strong. Cruz says he felt strong. Didn't let him do much. Just get some air in him. And we've been just training on him. Normally. Not light training because it's been a while since the Invitational. So we're hoping for a big result in this race. He usually tends to do real good fresh. So we hoping he comes out of this good. Maybe he can come back with another win in the Champion of Champions and hope for the best.
You've seen some great horses come through Los Alamitos here, this being your home track. What does it mean for a horse not only to win it one time, but to come around and win it twice if the Champion of Champions?
You know what? It means, like for me, it would mean the world, because we've had great horses like Refrigerator, like he was a great horse, so you want to compare yourself to those kind of horses, I think Who's Leaving Who won it twice, and there's been several champions, so winning this would really verify him being champion, and even though I don't take nothing away from him, he in my heart, he'll always be my greatest champion, he's just done it all, he's shown it from the time he worked the first time to the time he'll run his last time, which we hope is for a couple years, or whenever the Manilis decide to retire him. But in my heart, he'll always be a champion. But to win it again will just be extra special, because like I said before, this was my race, the one that I really wanted my whole life. I never dreamed of when I started here. There really wasn't a Los Alamitos 2 million. There wasn't a million. I think it was the first year when they started, the building the big race. But everybody dreams of the All-American and all that, My thing was always the Champion of Champions. Why? Because it always seems to validate the champion of the world, So that was always my dream race. And it took a lot of tries, but we finally got it done, thanks to Dash, and the Manilis breeding such a great horse.
And to win it twice.
Would just put a lot of extra topping on the Sunday, So it would be great,
Breaking news into the quarter horse racing world.
World champion sire Apollitical Jess sires Miss Jess knockout into the Los Alamitos 2 million futurity.
America's leading young sire, America's horse, Apollitical Jess. Thus far in his racing career, Apollitical Jess has been named AQHA champion sire. He is the sire of earners of over 9 million from only 3 crops to race, as well as being the leading first crop and second crop sire in the breeding shed. With impeccable breeding, he is the son of Mr. Jess Perry out of the Apollo mare named Apollitical Time. He is the sire of superstars of the Quarter Horse American Turf, the Grade 1 All-American Derby winner, Apollitical Blood, the Grade 1 Bank of America Challenge Championship winner, AJ's High, and the Grade 1 Riadosa Futurity winner, Apollitical Jad. Apollitical Jess was named World Champion AQHA running horse with 2 Grade 1 wins, topped off with a win in the Grade 1 Champion of Champions. He is the future. We are watching the superstar stallion of the quarter horse racing industry for years to come. Standing at James Ranch in Wayne, Oklahoma, Apollitical Jess.